Okay, in this video, I'm going to bleed and flush the clutch slave cylinder here and the master up there to get the .3, .4 fluid out of it, which it looks like it's the yellowish stuff. And then I'm going to do the triple sprocket in this video as well too. Take that bolt out, take the cover off, make a couple studs, and hopefully I can save the gasket as I don't have a spare, and Loctite that triple bolt in there. Let's start here, remove the cover on the slave cylinder. 5 mil. Oh, those are on there pretty good. I like the feel of that one. Oh. You're kind of getting rounded off, so I'm going to square that off a little bit. Give it a tap because I'm going to strip those. This one out. That's a nice tight fit, 5 mil. But I think I may have these ones stripped. There it goes. I might have to find some new ones. You can see the rust on there. She's in there good. Can't get that out of there. Oh, I think I got some new ones somewhere. Oh. Pretty rusted in there. I'm gonna see if I can find some new ones because the end's getting pretty rounded. Oh, look at the bottom there. Look how rusted that is from water. Water sitting in there. So it just has a bleeder screw on the top, not a nipple. I don't think I'm going to try to take this out. I'll spray some penetrating oil. I don't need to take this off. No point in screwing with it until I have to rebuild that someday. So let's just leave it. I'll soak it with some penetrating oil. I'll loosen up this here bleeder. Also, this footrest here for the front, I'd like to put floorboards on here, but as for right now, this rubber right here, it's getting rounded off, and I can feel my foot slipping on here. But I got a set of these, and they got some nice deep treads on there. I'm going to try this. And this is adjustable. You can, this is HD. You just loosen the bolt here at the end, and then this thing becomes adjustable, and you can set it right to where you want it. So I'm going to do that, because this, I don't like this. Feels like my foot's going to slide off there. And ideally, I'd like to get a floorboard in there. So I'm going to change that. Oh, get my light. There. I'm going to put a little bit of grease on here. Kind of felt like water in there, but maybe it was grease. I can adjust this to where I want it. I think right there. Yeah, this one's just getting kind of smoothed off here, and my foot kept sliding off, so maybe I'll get more grip this way for now and try it. that on there. There. Okay, I'll do the other side too. Okay, let's see what's inside here. Oh, this one's pretty dirty. The other ones were yellow, but this one's actually pretty dirty. Let's see if you can get down in there. Suck that out. Pretty dirty in there. My son kind of told me something this year I didn't know. We live in a chemical industry here, Sarnia. I think a lot of people here didn't know it. So, diesel fuel is clear for your vehicles and trucks. It's a clear fuel. But for farmers, they dye it because it's colored. It doesn't have road taxes on it, so they put a dye in it. Look at the black, well, this way I'll do this again. Look at the black stuff coming out of there. So let me get another rag here. So they dye the fuel here in Canada, I think in the United States as well. Purple. It's kind of a red or purple. And then if you're caught putting that in your residential vehicles, it's a big fine, real big fine. You're cheating the taxes, I guess. So I've heard these stories over the last couple of years in Toronto. They have the farmers trade show out by the airport in Toronto, and the MTO will come in after the show starts, and thousands of trucks and vehicles are there, and they'll start pulling off people's gas caps without looking, and then dipping the tanks and checking the color of their fuel. And if it's got red, because most farmers will put it right in their trucks too, right? Save money. Why pay the taxes? Don't blame them at all. And then they get a big fine. But that dye, what I just found out this year, I never knew, is just beet juice. Beet juice. And that's what I think is in .5. It's purple too, same color. And that's probably all of you, because that dye, beet juice dye, doesn't come out of nothing. Like, that's why in the old Indian blankets and what do you call that art on the stone walls and stuff like that with black carbon, And the red is normally like beets, you know, or red fruit, raspberry, strawberry, but I think beets doesn't come out of nothing. That beet juice stain. So that's what they use in the diesel fuel, and I think they use it in the .5 because that should stay there forever. Anyways, this camera mount is loose again after I just fixed it. I'm gonna start bleeding this at the other end. I'm just gonna let this bleed onto the deflector here and down under these rags. It's going to be slow going. I'm going to take this screw right out and just see if it'll drain out on its own. Doesn't look like it. I see bubbles coming up. Oh yeah, here she comes. Now it's draining. I'm just gonna let that drain. I'm just gonna let it drain right out. Leave it for a couple hours. You can see it's starting to drip down here now. And I'm going to order some new screws for that cover right now. Sunday morning. What's the temperature? 39 degrees Fahrenheit. I don't know, 7 or 8 degrees. No, what's that? 4.5 degrees Celsius. I think it's around 10:30. Sunday, 2 days before the big event in the United States that could possibly change the world as we know it for the better, I think. So I undid this bleeder valve here yesterday afternoon. And then my intentions were to come back last night and finish bleeding this, but I just left that out. It all drained on the floor. Oh, you can see there's a bit of a puddle that was under there. It all drained out. So then I put the cap in, and then last night I filled that thing up. Yeah, it's still full because there's an air lock now between the top and the bottom. So let's bleed this out, and I'm just going to use my fingers. So I'm going to take this bleeder valve out. Until I get most of the air out of the line. Just pumping it and using my finger to bleed it. It's just quicker than trying to loosen this thing off every couple seconds. Okay. Oh, look at that. All the stuff coming out. Still yellow coming out. Still yellow. It's getting kind of purpley. It's getting more purple. That's pretty purple. Okay, we put this back in, and it's pretty purple coming out of there now, so pretty much all purple. I'll top it up there and crack it. Just looking for bubbles to come out of here because the air rises up in this line. A lot of times you can crack the line right here, which I might have to do, because the air will sit right here. But if you flick this, you can see the bubbles coming out here, I think. And if you snap the lever, the vibration, there we go, it's bringing up more bubbles there. See the bubbles coming up? Just wiggle a little bit, just getting the air out. All these bubbles sitting in here. I'm going to crack it one more time down here. Still getting the air out of here. It's getting firmer. Got to get all that air out. Getting firmer. Lots of air. Getting really firm. There, look at the bubbles coming up there now. We're just about there. I'm gonna crack the bottom one more time. Still getting the odd bubble. It's it's firm. I got clutch, but if I can get one more bubble out of there. Inside the housing here, it says fill level up to the top of that boss there, right there. Still getting air out of there. Look at that air just came out. One more bubble. Still bubbles. There, now it's starting to squirt up. And you know we're getting close. It's squirting up in the air, so you know it's like hydraulicing now. And even if there is still a little bit of air left in the line, as you drive it, it's just going to rise to the top. It can only get better now. It's solid. I'm going to crack the bottom one more time, and that's it. Yeah, it's squirting out purple down there, so we're good. I don't see any more air coming up now. That's good. She's nice and firm. Let me just put a drop more in there, maybe. Good to go. I ordered some new screws, stainless steel ones, and they're 6 mil by 1 thread per mil by 16 long. I thought it'd be like 15, but they're 16 millimeters long. They should be in today in a couple hours. And I'll put this on, and you can. Let's see, the Revolution engine, USA. And then on this side, this cover here is supposed to say 100th anniversary. And it's just a plain one, so it makes me think it got scratched at some point or somebody switched it. So I found one on eBay, 40 bucks, so I'm gonna put that on there. I also got a backrest coming. Harley Davidson backrest coming here, and we'll get that put on there as well too. And I know where there's a set of floorboards for this. I just hopefully they still have it for next weekend, because that's when I'll pick it up, is next weekend. Brand new set. Just came in this afternoon to to replace these 3 screws. I ordered a variety pack, all different lengths, all 6x1, but all different lengths. And I need these ones here, I think. 16. I think this was 18 bucks plus shipping. I think it came to 21 or 22 bucks with shipping. And they're all stainless steel. It's a variety pack, so I'll have lots for other occasions, other things. So I'll put that on right now and I'm done. I think I'll put a little dab of blue Loctite on these screws, just a little bit. Not very much. I should have used this one to take it out, because I did make a little scratch right there with the socket. Not too noticeable, but okay, that's it. She's all back together. That's a beautiful bike. I love this bike. It's man, it's just the way everything flows, and totally different than the standard Harley. Way it starts, rides. I think I'm going to enjoy this bike. A lot easier to handle, all that weight down so low with the fuel tank down here. I think it's a gorgeous bike. Okay, that's it.